presents Everything Between Us by Harper Bliss. Narrated by Melissa Moran. Chapter 1. I've got this one. I all but shove Mickey out of the way with my behind. All right, she says. No need to get physical. She leans her hip against the counter, watching me, making me more nervous than I want to be for this. Hi, Caitlin James says on a sigh, as though ordering coffee has become a big chore, even though she gets the same thing every single day. She looks at the board above my head. I try not to stare while our gaze is fixed elsewhere, but it's hard. Although Mickey scrutinizing my every move keeps me in check. A large flat white, please, Caitlin says. Have here or takeaway? I ask out of habit. Caitlin cocks her head and waits a beat before saying, Have here. Her glance skitters to Mickey, who is just standing there doing nothing. How's it going? All is well on the barista front, Mickey replies. It's not that long since she started working at the Pink Bean, and I was the one teasing her about having a crush on one of the regulars. Not that I have a crush on Caitlin James. Not that kind anyway. She's too much of an icon for me to have something as mundane as a crush on. Still a lady of leisure? Mickey asks. My ears perk up while I prepare Caitlin's coffee, but I can't hear what she says over the hiss of the machine steaming the milk. My new neighborhood, is all I can make out from her reply. Here you go. I hand Caitlin her flat white. Thank you. She looks me in the eye briefly, then turns her attention back to Mickey. I'll be at my usual table. Mickey and I both watch her strut to her table by the window. What was that all about? Mickey asks. Have you got the hots for her or something? No, of course not. I bring my hands to my sides. But, that's Caitlin James. Huh. Mickey stares at me for a moment. I take it you've read all of her books, whereas I have read 0. I have a couple in my bag. You can borrow them if you like. Ugh, I could kick myself for blurting that out. I don't want Mickey to borrow my Caitlin James books. I'll happily lend her any others, but not those. Why are they in your bag? Just no reason. I immediately feel put on the spot. Come on, Joe, you can tell me. All the time you and I spend behind this counter together, don't you consider me a friend? You've certainly gotten a lot of lip since you and Robin started shagging, I want to say, but bite back. I only sigh. I may only be a housefrau turned barista, but I can put 2 and 2 together. Mickey keeps going. I'm rather sharp for my age, I wish she would just let it go. Since she moved to Darlinghurst, Caitlin has been coming here every day, she says. Would you please keep your voice down? I whisper. I feverishly wish for a customer to walk in. You're a fangirl, or whatever the kids are calling it these days? She draws her lips into a pensive pout. So you carry her books around in case... She pushes herself away from the counter and leans toward me. I don't give her a chance to finish her sentence. Yes, you sussed me out. I'm the kind of nerd who wants her book signed by the author. So what? Then what are you doing standing here while she's sitting right over there? I can't just go up to her and ask. Mickey raises one eyebrow. Why not? I don't know. It's disrespectful of her privacy. She came here for a cup of coffee, not to be harassed by a barista. Oh, come on, she'll love it. She's the type who gets off on that kind of attention. And you know her so well, do you? What are you two whispering about? Kristen asks. I was so wrapped up in this ridiculous conversation I didn't even hear her approach. We have a dilemma on our hands, boss, Mickey says. Perhaps you can help. Happy to. Now both Kristen and Mickey are staring at me. A blush creeps up my neck. Josephine here is a big fan of Caitlin, and she wants to get some books autographed. Whatever can she do to make that happen? I don't know. If only Caitlin were a regular at the Pink Bean, and a friend I've known for 20 years, these things could help, I guess. But alas, Kristen says. I shake my head. Once you're done mocking me, I'd like to get back to my work, please. Come on, Joe. Mickey elbows me in the biceps. Take it in jest and just go over to her. Get your bloody book signed already. I look to Kristen for support, or perhaps for a clear sign.